Hello there, good afternoon. My name is Baba Tando. I have the latest in the world of sports. Let's get talking right here, right now. And let's begin from the home of the senior national team, Ghana's Black Stars. And they arrived in Nairobi in the evening of yesterday after their three-day training tour of Ethiopia ahead of the 2019 AFCON qualifier against Kenya this Saturday. The Black Stars will hold the final session later today at the match venue. That's the Moi International Stadium in Kasarani. Kenyan sports journalist Vincent Opiyo reports that the buzz in the East African country ahead of the game is on the low, and it is expected that the 60,000-seater Moi International Stadium will not be filled to capacity.
From the federation, because of failing to hype the game, because Ghana is a very big team in Africa, four-time winners of the Africa Cup of Nations, so we should have had, build up in terms of marketing, in terms of sensitizing the public that we will be hosting Ghana on Saturday in Nairobi so many times, but very limited advertisements were made on the match. So really, I do not expect a lot of fans to turn up surely on Saturday because it's not being talked about. Very people, even at the airport, some guys were asking us, why is the media here? And we had to tell them we are waiting for Ghana national team. Why are they coming? Such like things should not be asked at such a big airport, especially for Kenya, expecting to host a big team like Ghana. That just tells you that it was not really well marketed. Sensitized the federation, sensitized the public that we shall be hosting Ghana on 8th of September. I don't really expect a lot of fans to show up because also we have one of the big boxing fights in town, one of the best, actually the best Kenyan boxer fighting on Saturday, a Mexican boxer. So this fight has been advertised many times than that of the Kenya versus Ghana match. You'll be surprised that Kenyans know about this fight than the Kenyan match against Ghana.
Now, head coach of the Kenyan side, Sebastian Minye, has a different focus from Saturday's game. He concedes that Ghana is bigger than his team.
Losing to Ghana will not really be a shock. It will be a result that is expected because Ghana, honestly, is a big team than Kenya. Surprisingly, even the coach said he's not, in as much as the Ghana match is important, he's not really focused on this match. He's focused on the two matches against Ethiopia in next month. That is in October and another one in November. Because we visit Ethiopia and then we host them. So he's focused on winning against Ethiopia, not really against Ghana. If he gets a draw against Ghana and maybe gets 6 points against Ethiopia, whom we have not played, we played them 2 games. But for Ghana, he concedes that it's a big team, and he's a new coach, by the way. This will be his first competitive match for Kenya, and so he hasn't had enough time with the players. He doesn't even know some of the players because they play outside Kenya. So we don't expect a lot in terms of performance from our team.
Now, ahead of the game, Belgian-based Ghanaian defender Daniel Lopari has been speaking, and he anticipates a comprehensive victory for the Black Stars on Saturday.
Everything so far has been wonderful. Training has been good for a couple of days now, and as you can see, we are getting ready for the match, and I think everybody is focused, and that's the most important thing for now. Like I said, we are Ghanaians, and everybody is a good player. They've been playing in their various clubs and leagues, and they've been doing well. That's why you are in the national team. So we are like a big family. We are happy together. We train together. We are good friends. So that's the most important thing.
Your colleague Kojo Asamoah has been out of the team for about 4 years. How do you feel reuniting with him?
I know Kojo way back, and he's a fantastic guy. A good player. And him coming back to the national team, I think he'll have a great impact on the team, and we are happy to welcome him back. And Kojo is is one of the most important players in the team, and as a senior player, so we are happy to see him.
And the Ghana-Kenya game will be live on your Super Hits Radio Joy 99.7 FM tomorrow. We begin the build-up from 12:30, and it's brought to you by the kind courtesy of First National Bank. Let's move away from the Black Stars, but let's still remain on Ghana football. And government will, by close of next week, name a normalization committee to oversee football affairs in the country. And we know that this is coming following the dissolution of the executive committee of the Ghana Football Association. Youth and Sports Minister Isaac Isiama has confirmed a 2-man CAF and FIFA delegation will arrive in Ghana on Tuesday, September 11, to hold discussions with government on the proposed members of the normalization committee.
We've been discussing, we've been dialoguing together with CAF and FIFA for us to obviously assemble competent men and women of this country who would obviously run the affairs of football. So that's what we have been doing. The information I have is that come next week Tuesday, a team from both CAF and FIFA will be arriving in this country for us to continue with the negotiation and the dialogue. Wednesday, there's going to be a full meeting in my office here with that team. Comprises one veteran from FIFA and the acting CAF vice president, who happens to be the Nigerian FA president, who also accompanied the team. So a team from CAF and FIFA will be here next week for us to put up the team of normalization, a committee of normalization. As I said, very competent, capable, patriotic, keyword patriotic Ghanaians who would come and see football grow. We want to make it more attractive, understand, let it more decent, very decent. Because our game, the passion of the nation, so that the trust and confidence will be regained. That's what we want to do. Let us regain the trust and confidence that we had in the past in our football. And definitely we are going to achieve that. So I can assure you that this time around, the president, I can assure you, himself is serious. He wants to see football grow and develop because it's a major tool for job creation. Kenyans love football. Through that, we can create more opportunities for our young people. So why don't we make it more attractive for young people to enjoy the game of football? So the president is determined to reviving the game of football and to ensuring that football once again becomes number one that we have always known it to be.